Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Can you hear me? Is the audio okay? We're gonna get started very soon. Alright, nice. Thank you for joining. I see we have a number of other streamers in chat, so allow me to do my first shout out. Let's see if this works. Alright, there we go. So we have Snow Hunter here. They are a 3D artist. They mostly stream during the weekdays. They also debuted not too long ago. And please go ahead, check them out. And of course, we have our lovely lady here, Bibli. Oh, it seems I need to wait another minute or so for the next shout out. That's okay. Come on in, everyone. I guess it's tradition to greet the people in chat. Well, see, of course, a lot of first-time chatters, probably some lurkers as well. Welcome, Skeleton. Hello, Snow. Glad you could make it. I hope you had fun with the Beat Saber. Hello, Bibli. I know it's pretty early for you, and you have a big day ahead of you, so I appreciate you stopping by. Let me see if the cooldown is over yet. 30 more seconds. So how's everyone doing? Good? How was your day so far? Oh, nice. I played some Final Fantasy 14. I played on and off, but actually gonna talk about it. My main multiplayer game is, or MMORPG to be more exact, is World of Warcraft. My day was pretty good. Can't complain. Mostly just relaxing, doing some final preparations for stream. Bibli, of course. I figured you would be here to tease me and bully me, as you do. But I know deep down you care. And also, I do not stink. You can come by and smell me if you like. Alright. Speaking of Bibli though, I'd like to give a shout out to her. Um, she's a good friend. I've been watching her for several months now. She does gaming, she also does some ASMR, and yeah, she provided me with some very good times. So please go ahead, check her out. Oh, looks like we have our first new follower. Crush Deep, welcome. Nice to see you. And that's gonna be my first. Oh, how do I. Okay, ban. There we go. Okay. Yep. Well, I figured that's gonna happen every now and then. But that's okay. So, um, let's get started, shall we? So, my plan right now is to present a little bit of lore and, just a small presentation, and then we'll switch to talking. Oh, bye, Snow. I'll see you soon. Okay? Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so gonna go here to editing. Let's turn this off. There we go. All right. So here we go. I hope the volume is not too loud for the background. So, in Japanese folklore, kitsune are foxes that possess paranormal abilities that only increase as they get older and wiser. According to folklore, all foxes have the ability to shapeshift into human form. While some folktales speak of kitsune employing this ability to trick others, as they often like to do, other stories portray them as faithful guardians, friends, and lovers. They have a pretty close connection to ancient Japan. They are closely associated with one of the gods or kami, known as Inari. They serve as his messengers most often. This story here is about Ginkgo, the kitsune with the silver fur and the golden heart. He too has awakened when he hit 100 years old. He was confused at first, not sure really what to do with himself, not sure where to go, not sure what life had in store with him. But one day, with the help of a very kind and generous crow, he found his purpose. He mastered the ability to shapeshift into human form and set out into the world. And he's seen a lot of different places, met a lot of different people, took on many different forms, and had many different names. But ultimately, one day, he ended up in, out of all places, a bar. Right. Well, hello there. Hmm. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, is my appearance not what you expected? I am sorry. I know humans are not used to this kind of appearance. Please allow me to take on more familiar form. I'm not a puppy. Don't pet me. I'm a wild animal. Now let's see if I still got it. Up, up, up. There we go. Ah, much better, don't you think? And let us welcome to my bar. Allow me to put on some relaxing music. Copyright free, of course. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Yes, I suppose I am fairly tall. Do you come here often? Yeah, I thought I would put on some chill, jazz, soothing music. It puts people at ease, if nothing else. Let me just see what we can do. I have prepared a little something. Oh, it's magic. Don't worry about it. Pretty much all of my clothing is magic. It's better not think too much about it. This is, of course, just more or less an illusion, a shapeshift form. Oh, the bartender. Glad you asked. I'm getting to that in a moment. Right, so we have this, and then we have this. I ask that you guys be a bit patient with me as I am fairly new to this. So, what we are going to do is, first of all, enable this little thing. Thought it would add a bit more interactivity. Don't worry, you'll get your drink soon. I'm working on it. Are you going to the kitchen? That's for staff only. Although I guess I'm currently the only staff on board. trying to recruit more people, but you know, it's a slow process. And I think we are just about ready. Okay. Ta-da! This is you here, chat. And I was the bartender all along. So, what can I get for you? Yeah, I thought I would create some silhouettes, some generic silhouettes, so anyone? Oh well, we have like a standard selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, some cocktails. I'm still learning, of course. I don't really have. Oh, lemon infused water with on the rocks. Okay, with a hint of catnip. Not really sure if I have catnip in stock, but let me go check in the back. I'll be right back. Catnip. Why would I have catnip on stock? I don't know what it is with cats and... Oh, there we go, I actually found something. Ah, yes. Yes, of course. This will do nicely. Alright. Sorry about that, I'm back. So, here's your lemon infused water. On the rocks, of course. With a hint of catnip. Oh, why are you crying? Something wrong with your drink? Anything for you, Skeleton? Do you want some alcohol, or perhaps you just want some refreshment right now? I would recommend something called the Unicum Highball. It's kind of a fusion of Japanese and Hungarian drinks, so to speak. Unicum is a Hungarian spirit, and well, highball is pretty popular name for cocktails in Japan. It's mostly like made with carbonated water. Would you like to give that a go? Okay, good. If you're happy. Alright. I guess I need to look up some mixing sounds, but I'm gonna have that up by the next stream. So what you see here is basically will be the standard format for my chatting streams. It's gonna be like form of a host club where I'm like the bartender, and as people usually do with bartenders, people come in, ask for a drink, talk about their troubles, open up, you know, discuss the news of the world, rumors, things like that. Alright, here's your drink. And now that we have all the drinks distributed, I suppose this is a good time to use a bit of magic and show everyone what I'm all about. So let me me see. Even if I say, you know, I feel like you're gonna do it anyway, so just try to clean up the table afterwards, because you're gonna get it dirty with your shoes. Alright, so let's do this. And then this. Okay. Everyone, we have a cat on the table. Please don't be alarmed. It's perfectly natural. She just wants to dance. Can't help it. Alright. Let me take you to another dimension for a moment and present myself a little bit, as this is the first time we meet. So, who am I? I'm Spider-Man. No, I'm kidding. My name is Ginkgo, also known as Silver Fox. My name pretty much derives from the two Japanese kanji for silver and fox. It's kind of an improper reading, because like if you would read it out loud, it would be Gin Gitsune, but that's like way too long and not too catchy. And I also picked this name because it's kind of like a wordplay, a pun, or dajare as it's called in Japanese. It kind of sounds like Ginkgo, which is written like this, and it means basically bank in Japanese. And my name does have a double meaning. What are you guys doing back there? I'm trying to present myself and you guys are fooling around. It's like you're a bunch of misbehaving students while the teacher is trying to do their presentation. Hey O'Connor, nice to see you. Welcome in. You arrived just in time. I'm presenting myself to everyone, helping you get to know me better. That's quite alright, as long as you still pay attention. You can fool around a bit. Let no one say that I'm no fun. Okay, so I was just explaining myself that this is my name. It's a word pun basically, and it has a double meaning, of course. It's... oh, there's the first one. The timer is finally up, but it's not visible on screen. Okay, hang on. There we go. So I had to put it in front. So this is like a neat little thing that I saw at Snowstream. It's kind of like adds a bit of interactivity with chat. It's like a randomized drop, and the goal is to land in the pile, and you can get a score if you manage to land in it. Ah, so close. And you can just use the command /drop, but you can also like /drop and one of the emotes that you want to use, and then it will drop the emote. So let me demonstrate it myself. Let's see if I have any luck. Oh, looks promising. Can I make it? Yeah, looks like I do. Whoa, that's nice. Almost perfect center. Bibli, better luck next time. I think there's a cooldown bibli for it, unfortunately, so you can't really spam it, but I set the timer to go off at about every 10 minutes or so, and so the moment Streamlabs will do the drop, we can do another one, so don't worry about it, guys. Okay, hang on a sec, there was actually, let me hide this for a moment. Okay, there we go. Now back to the presentation, and you know, if you guys are bored during the presentation and want to do more parachute drops, feel free to do it. I know this looks like one of those boring lectures, but I think it's important that you guys get to know me a little better. So where am I from? Everyone comes from somewhere, or let's just say someone. We all know the stories that people are delivered by storks. Well, this fox was delivered by a crow, actually. Her name is Kay Chara, or Lady Crow, as I like to call her. This is her Twitter profile, and let's see if the command I created works. I want to give her a shout out. She's a wonderful artist, and without her I wouldn't be here. Let me just actually put myself in front. Yeah, basically she's the one who created me, and in the VTuber world we call the artist who did the art for the model the mother, but I kind of hesitate calling her that because I know for a fact that she's younger than me and shorter too, so yes, Mama Crow, exactly. But you know, I'm very grateful. Allow me to show off in this next slide some more of her art. She is commissioned. She has been commissioned quite a few times, so let me just move myself a bit. Okay, there we go. So these are just some examples of her artwork. You can find these all on Twitter. There are some that I can't really show off here because, you know, Twitch TOS. And no size doesn't matter, but you know, just saying, it's kind of weird for me to call her mother because, you know. But I guess in anime you often see like where the child looks older or taller than the parents, so yeah. Yeah, she's very talented, and well, unfortunately she is pretty busy right now with school, so I believe she's not taking any more commissions, and right now it's also holiday for her, so she's probably busy with her family as well. But I know she's following, and well, she may be even lurking in chat, so if she ever decides to, you know, grace us with her presence, then you should be able to see her in chat. I did give her a special artist badge so that you know that she's my creator. Alright. How old am I? Well, I do have a bit of lore, like many other VTuber characters. I'm 105 years old, as explained in the general Kitsune lore. If you were paying attention, they need to be at least 100 years old before they awaken and get their powers. Until then, they are more or less just regular foxes. So I am 105 years old, so I'm pretty new to all of this. Actually pretty young when you think about it in Yes, boomer age, but in Fox, and more specifically yokai years, that's actually pretty young. Like, foxes get more tails the older they get, and it's only barely at this age that I would start getting my second tail, and later on we can have 5 or even more. Of course, the most famous ones are the 9-tailed foxes, the Kyubino kitsune. Of course, at that point they are called Tenko or celestial foxes, and it is said that they ascend to the heavens. But that's apparently around 1,000 years of age, so I still have a way to go. So I may be a boomer in human years, but otherwise I'm pretty young when it comes to a yokai. And by the way, Bibli, I believe you too are a yokai, Bakeneko, as they call it, right? Yeah, but you aren't older, man, I know it. So, if you wanna call me old, that's fine. As you can see, I actually not revealing my age in human years. And yeah. Meow, indeed. Okay, it's not that I'm like ashamed to talk about my real age, but you know, it's kind of personal. And all you need to know right now is that I would be technically considered a millennial, but of course, in modern internet language, that's simply categorized as boomer, even though the original meaning of boomer means baby boomer, which meant people who were born just after the Second World War. Like, I'm not that old. Like, I know I'm a silver fox, but come on. Oh yeah, by the way, you will be doing your new debut soon, I think, Bibli, and I suppose then we will know more about your lore, maybe even your age. Of course, yeah, it's not polite to ask a lady her age, but you know, looking forward to learning more about you. Okay. Ah, just in time. Right now we are going into the next slides, but let's do a bit of little game. Again, you can put an emote after the drop, and in that case it will go as the emote. Huh! Whoa, you can bump into each other. That's fun. Oh, it went right in front of me. Ah. By the way, I put the pile with, you might see some Easter eggs there, like I know for most people in the world. Oh! Ah, so close. Better luck next time. Yeah, I put it an Easter theme because most of the world already celebrated it, but like in Eastern Europe and other countries that have the Orthodox religion, they celebrate it this weekend actually. So, you know, in honor of that, I wanted to make it Easter theme. But yeah, speaking of the countries of the world, what languages do I speak? You can probably tell by my accent that English is, in fact, not my first language. Uh, I traveled, of course, in through many to all over the world and picked up a number of different languages. You think that Japanese would be my first language, you know, because I'm a creature from Japanese folklore, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I mean, I'm a fox, I shouldn't be talking at all, but here we go. So, my first language is Hungarian. Nice to meet you all. Sziasztok, örvendek. Így hangzik a magyar nyelv. Szép jó napot kívánok nektek. Örülök, hogy itt vagytok. Remélem minél több időt tudunk együtt tölteni. So that was a little bit of my native language. I hope you enjoyed that. They say Hungarian is one of the more difficult languages of the world. But, well, to me, it doesn't seem that hard, but you know, when you learn a language since you're a little kid, then yeah, it seems easy. I'm very proud to call it my native language, and of course, as you can hear right now, I also speak English. That's like the big international language. They teach it at schools, and it's pretty important because I use it for work every day. I interact with a lot of English-speaking customers, so it's important to master it. If my accent sounds somewhat familiar or reminds you of a certain other fantasy creature like a vampire, that's because... Oh, we have a new follower. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Hope it's not a bot because I have my sword ready. So, yeah, where was I? Okay, right. I was gonna talk about the famous actor Bela Lugosi. He played Dracula, and that's what he's famous for, and he basically... Raising the mic volume. I'm already at maximum, but let me just see if I can adjust something. Maybe I can go a bit closer. Let's see. Okay. Maybe the background music is also a bit loud. I think I'm gonna turn that down actually. And how's this? Can you hear me a bit better now? I hope the BGM is still audible. I'm not really listening to it right now. I will try to figure out like if there's a way I can like monitor the audio while I speak. I do have some headphones on, but I know it can throw people off. It can throw me off like if I hear it back what I speak with a couple of seconds delay, but this is something I'll figure out over time. Like on my meter, it looks like I'm almost in the yellow, so I think it's okay, but thanks for letting me know. Hey Lozor, is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome in. I see you're a first-time chatter too. Well, I guess many people are first-time chatters since this is my first stream. So yeah, I do speak English too, of course, and while most of my streams will be mainly in English, and I ask you guys to speak English in chat as well, but I happen to, due to circumstances, I happen to have learned 5 different languages of the world. Well, you can say 4 due to circumstances, and the 5th one is out of passion. So I also speak Romanian. Bună ziua tuturor! Cred că am niște prieteni din viața reală care au venit aici să mă asculte. Apreciez. Sau dacă vă uitați la înregistrare, mulțumesc și așa. Îmi pare bine. Și știu că acum e Paștele pentru voi, poate petreceți timp cu familia voastră sau vă distrați undeva în oraș, dar totuși apreciez că m-ați ascultat. Și Chei-cioara, Lady Crow, dacă asculți, din nou mulțumesc. Ești minunată și mi-a făcut plăcere să lucrez cu tine și sper că vom avea ocazia să colaborăm din nou în viitor. Okay, so that was Romanian. This is pretty much my country's language, so yeah, I had to learn it. You wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. Oh, Bibli, I assume you might need to go soon. Enjoy your lurk, and well, if I don't hear from you again, good luck with your show. I know you have a big day ahead of you. Remember to bring your warm tea and take it easy. Okay. Another language that I speak is German. That's like my fourth language, I would say. And I'm a bit rusty with it because I haven't used it very often. And because of that, like, I have forgotten a lot of the words, and you know, if there are any native German speakers listening, you will probably pick up on my accent. Hallo Leute, nett euch kennenzulernen. Ich heiße Ginkgo, der Silberfuchs. Danke, dass ihr anhört. Ich hoffe, wir werden zusammen viel Spaß haben. That's about the extent I am comfortable with. Before I get to my last language, I'm curious. Do you guys in chat, do you speak any other language other than English? Like, I assume there are people here from all over the world, and you know, some people from Europe, some from the US maybe. Just curious. Watashi wa skoshi nihongo o hanashimasu. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hey Lozor, salut. Fellow Romanian, I see. English, some French and Italian. Okay. Yes, I'm actually very new to it myself. Nihongo mo hanasemasu, demo mada jouzu de wa arimasen. Sensei, itsumo arigato gozaimasu. Let me do a drop myself. So once again, you can hit /drop and you can use your famous emotes and you will drop as that emote. This is just for fun, basically. It's like a random, you go in a randomized direction and the goal is to try and hit the leaf pile. It's just something I installed so chat can interact. Oh, 13. Is it an unlucky or a lucky number, I wonder? It's kind of hard though to get an exact score. Oh, Halo. Will you land? Ah, so close. Well, anyone else want to do a bit of parachute jumping before we move on to the next slide? Alright, if no one else, I'm going to clear it. And let's see what else have I prepared. Now, you're probably wondering, since this is my debut stream, what exactly are my plans? What am I going to stream? So, first of all, it's going to be like this kind of format with chatting in this host club that you have seen. Let me just show you again real quick. Gonna try different themes, and well, my thing is that I think there are basically two things that I would say are my niche, something that I bring myself to the table, because let's face it, there are a lot of streamers out there. There are a lot of VTubers, like tens of thousands, so you might ask what is new about me. So basically it would be that the fact that I'm a big nerd, and I like to collect knowledge, and sometimes I will be spouting random facts, fun facts, trivia, and also the fact that I speak 5 languages. Sometimes like I said, I will be mostly English, but I do like to speak in my native language or another language depending on the circumstances. And yeah, probably in the future, when I have channel points like the Twitch affiliates and Twitch partners do, I will probably have like redeems to, for example, speak Hungarian for X amount of minutes, or speak Romanian for X amount of minutes, and so on. Just something. I feel like the fact that I happen to know that many languages also made me more open-minded and more curious about other people's cultures. You will see in my goals very soon what I'm talking about. So yeah, another main category that I will be streaming will be gaming. Mainly games that I'm more comfortable doing while on stream, because let's face it, it's different when you play a game on your own and different when you stream it. You have to divide your attention. So I want to play games that I truly enjoy, and games that don't require a lot of concentration, so I can easily chat with you guys or pay attention to some other stuff during that. So those would be like card games. I'm a fan of Hearthstone, Yu-Gi-Oh! Grew up with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. And also a more recent addition to this would be Gwent. Not sure how many of you guys are familiar with the Witcher universe? You guys know about it? There was a Netflix show created with Mark Cavill, but maybe some of you... Oh, Snow, welcome back, welcome back. I was just talking about... Yeah, so Gwent is basically a game that first appeared in the Witcher 3 game. It's like... The idea is that you have to build up points, and you use different cards, and you take turns, and the idea is that at the end of the turn you need to have more points than your opponent, and you can do it in various ways. Like you can either play special cards that buff your cards points, or you can destroy your opponent's cards sometimes. It's pretty fun, and well, there are some pretty interesting cards, like, well, excuse me, you did click on the 18 plus when you saw the mature warning, so gonna swear for a bit. It's like the only game where you would have a card called Poor Fucking Infantry. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I like Gwent. You'll probably see me play it on stream sometime. I do actually plan on playing a bit after this part. So in this stream, I basically want to demonstrate a little bit of everything. And yeah, so gonna be playing a bit of Hearthstone actually after this. And that leaves me to the third kind of stream that I plan on doing, which is ASMR. Which is when I talk all softly. I do not have a special ASMR mic yet. Plan to save up for it. I do enjoy listening to a lot of ASMR. And, well, I guess this is my way of giving back to the community. I like to relax to these whispering sounds and soft talks, and well, I guess I want to give myself a go. Gonna be doing a little bit of that at the end of the stream today. By the way, how does this sound? I'm speaking very closely to the mic. I'm trying to speak in a low voice, or even whisper. I do not know if it's being picked up. Did you guys hear any of it, or was I just talking into the air? I haven't experimented much with this, but you know, I want to give this a go. Maybe I probably need to usually for ASMR streams I've noticed, like, if you don't have a special mic, then at least you can remove noise suppression, or at least increase the gain on the mic, and that will allow your mic to pick up whispering more easily. But I'll fiddle around with it. People do say that I have a smooth, soothing, or somewhat sleep-inducing voice, so I'm banking on that, and yeah, I will try to provide some relaxation for everyone. Okay. Not seeing any responses. Did I actually make you guys fall asleep? That's okay. You can listen to me in the background. Oh. Let me just move myself down a little bit. Seems like the time has come for another drop. By the way, Snow, thank you for... I saw it on your stream first and I looked it up, and it's a lot of fun to just do these kind of random drops and try to score some points. If you're still in chat, feel free to give it a go. Let's see how lucky you get. Oh, looks like I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, you got pretty close, but I guess better luck next time. Oh. That's okay, that's okay. I appreciate you being here, and you know, I appreciate all you lurkers as well, even if you're not chatting. You are adding to the stream as well. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and you know, if you want to listen to me as like a background noise, a white noise, or just on the go, or even those who are watching the VOD and, you know, tuning in later. Even if you drop by for just a few minutes, I truly appreciate it. Alright, anyone else wanna try their luck with the parachute drop? Did I actually do it? Oh yeah, I did it, and I didn't land anywhere. That's okay, that's okay. Let me clear this once more. Okay. So, what are my main goals? Like, I did talk about what I plan to stream, but you know, whenever you start something new, like whether it is work, hobby, uh, anything, you do have like a goal or purpose in mind. Maybe not always something as dramatic as an end goal or something grand, but still, everything happens for a reason. You do everything for a reason, even if you don't realize it. So, my main goals is basically to provide some entertainment because, well, I do like to watch streamers. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, but I believe it's in last December when I fell into the so-called VTuber rabbit hole, and I started watching a lot of VTubers. Slowly but surely, I narrowed it down to around, I would say, 5 right now. I have both. I'm watching both like big, so-called agency VTubers who, you know, are like in a big groups and they are in generations and such, but also indie VTubers, and also, you know, a bunch of smaller time VTubers, even some that have just started not too long ago. And I like what they are doing because if you boil it down to the core, gonna get philosophical here for a bit, so bear with me. I believe if you really boil it down, they basically make the world a better place because they provide a welcome distraction, because in life there's a lot of responsibility, a lot of busy work, a lot of troubles, a lot of suffering even, and you do whatever you have to do to escape that and, you know, relax for a bit. And that's basically what I'm trying to do for everyone. And yes, of course, I'm just a small time streamer, I'm just beginning, but I feel like as long as my message reaches at least one person, I have reached my goal. Of course, I do hope to stretch out over time and, you know, entertain more and more people. As you can see in my second goal, it's to unite people with different cultures and backgrounds. Because I think diversity is what makes things a lot more interesting. If you look at the about page on my Twitch, you will actually see that I have a little add-on called viewer geolocation. You can opt out of that, of course, if you want to retain your privacy, but the main idea is that it allows me to see where the viewers are from, like the country at least, and you know, it gives me also an idea, like at certain times when, like, maybe certain hours are more easy to reach for US people, for EU, for Asia, and the thing is, everyone has like a different story to tell. Everyone has like an interesting uh, backstory, traditions, culture, life experiences, and I feel like if people open up about them, you never know when you just might make a new friend, sometimes in the most unexpected places. Naturally, of course, not everyone can get along with everyone. It's statistically impossible because, let's face it, everyone has different ideals, they have a different upbringing, a difference in culture based on tradition, religion, but that doesn't mean you can't listen to the other person. Maybe you gain a new perspective, learn something new about the world. You know, you never know. And last but not least, it's a bit of a more selfish goal, but it's to build a legacy. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm no great scientist. I am not an artist to create beautiful artwork, sculptures. I probably won't invent any new technology or come up with new theories that people will teach in school. But I feel like I do want to leave something behind because, well, let's face it, our time in this world is limited, and you may believe that we live multiple lives, like maybe reincarnation is true, and even if we end one life, we may begin another one. But the point is that you want to leave something behind when you're no longer there, and for me, the plan is to have these streams, these videos, this entertainment that I provide to the world. And of course, because I'm still like a fledgling streamer, the VODs will only be alive for, I believe, about 2 weeks, which is why I also created a YouTube channel. For those who don't know, I believe that platform allows you to store videos for a much longer time, even if you're not like a partner. I need to look into that, but if you look at my About page, you will find a link to my YouTube as well. That's where I plan to upload some of my VODs, as well as some clips, maybe some highlights from the stream, other short videos. We'll see. It depends on how I have time. So, any of this sound interesting to you? I know it's very cheesy, and everyone, well, some of you are streamers yourselves, and you may be streaming for a different reason, and maybe you haven't thought about these kind of deep stuff, as they say. For example, Skeleton, I remember you said on Snow Stream that you recently started streaming again after a hiatus. So, did you think about your goals, or like why you started in the first place? Curious to know. I know Snow, for example, they want to show off their art, like, and also, while they're working, have a bit of company. Alright, talking to new people. Would you say you are more of an extrovert then, or an introvert? I guess I am more of an introvert. Like, I don't have that many friends, and I don't go out very often. And well, that's probably why it's easier for me to have an avatar. Yeah, exactly. Like online, you have more of an anonymity, and I guess it's easier to, interact with people because, you are talking to them, you are chatting, you are using your voice, but you don't need to be face to face with them. So, yeah, it's relatable, trust me. Okay, but I think we lingered on this deep topic long enough. Let's see. Future plans. So, right now, of course, I'm a PNG tuber because that was the easiest to set up. For those who may not be familiar with the technology, I'm basically. Yeah, I actually heard that many other people who are VTubers used to stream with webcams, and they say the same thing exactly. Like I started with this PNG avatar. What what I'm doing actually is I have like two different PNGs. Like if I don't talk, you have like this more grayed out image, and as soon as I talk, it lights up and switches to the new image. And I'm basically using a combination of Discord and Reactor site where you can load two images, and yeah, it's the easiest and less intensive on your computer, especially if you have like a more low-end computer and you want to go into streaming. Uh, it also doesn't rely on like face tracking software or anything really. It's just basically a website, and as long as you have Discord and voice chat and the mic, you're basically good to go. And of course, you need streaming software too. Like maybe this is a good point to talk about it. I'm actually using something called Streamlabs desktop. Twitch does have its own broadcasting software, but I'd rather use something that has a reputation of working, and I think it has some pretty nifty features. Like I even can see Twitch chat on the side while I have all the whole setup with the scenes and such. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Bibli. It looks like you found the sound alerts. Yeah, I thought I saw those for other streamers, and I thought that it would be fun to have. Like, because I'm not like an affiliate or partner, I can't really monetize anything. So, yeah, shh. Yeah, I know you're lurking. Sorry, but I still appreciate it. So yeah, right now all these sound alerts are free, but oh, it didn't play? That's weird. I heard it. Oh, okay. It's because I have my desktop audio muted. So yeah, there is a cooldown for it, but if anyone else wants to give it a try, next time you can give it a go. I believe there's at least a 1 minute cooldown because they are free sounds, and I put down, I think, a 5-minute general cooldown for it, so as people don't actually spam it. But yeah, oops. Thank you for reminding me that I should check my audio settings again, because But come on, let's face it, it's my first stream. You have to expect some scuff. Ah, Kirito, you look who finally showed up. What's up, loser? I don't know, do you mean what up, loser? Work on that grammar. Yeah, but all joking aside, I appreciate you showing up. I'm doing good, doing good. I've been streaming for, oh shoot, well over an hour now. And oh, nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Bibli. I appreciate it. And he did say that he would show up, so yeah, I guess he just needed a little reminder. If you want, hit the follow button. You can stay up to date with my streams. I will show you my schedule. And yeah. Oh, there you go. Appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, I was about to say like, what are my future plans? Yeah, time sure flies by when you have fun, as they say. Yeah. So I want to get a live 2D model that involves having like a different kind of like it needs a lot of layered images from what I understand, and then someone needs to do rigging, and then you need to set up like webcam tracking software. I really like how it looks, but it can be a bit expensive to commission, and it also, like, I understand that it can also be very intensive on your computer. Like it can, you need to be careful not to like you may see some slowdowns on the stream if it's very intensive. Yeah, and Snow, who's by the way Snow Hunter, I'm not sure if they are still in chat, but they are a 3D artist, and I believe during one of their streams that I watched, they explained that depending on how many animations and rigs you have on the Live 2D, it can actually be more intensive on your computer than 3D art. I might get 3D art myself in the future, but to be honest, the way I feel about it is that Live 2D looks a bit better, at least in my personal opinion, and 3D allows you to be more expressive, but I feel like the tracking technology is just not there. Like, it can be even more expensive to set up proper tracking and calibrate stuff, and I've done some, like I play VR chat from time to time, and I know how difficult it can be to have full body tracking. And but yeah, it's not out of the question, but the first step would be Live 2D, that's for sure. Of course, as with many other VTuber avatars, I would like to have different outfits as well. Like what you see right now, I guess it's pretty nice. Oh, don't look. It's kind of like a black leather outfit with some fox theme to it. Oh, and Streamlabs decided to do another drop at this point, so sure, why not? Yeah, so this will be my default outfit, but bunny suit bartender, I don't know. Maybe fox suit bartender, but definitely a bartender would be a good idea, especially since I'm trying to roleplay as a host in a host club. But I'm thinking something like traditional outfits, like some kind of maybe. Oh, sorry, I don't think that TTV thing works. I think. Yeah, that was very appropriate, I think, for that moment. Yeah, I try to be like not too scandalous, but not too revealing. But you guys probably see that I do have a little bit of chest in my outfit. Oh, Kirito, gonna actually land? Maybe, maybe? Well, next time. But yeah, I was going to say traditional Japanese outfits, Hungarian outfits, Romanian, German, like maybe one of those lederhosen. And yeah, we'll see what else. Like, I know there are ways to like overlay different costumes over your PNG avatar, but whenever my artist, who's by the way is Lady Crow, just gonna plug her again. Whenever she's free, I will commission her to provide different outfits. It's okay, Kirito. You'll get it next time. I'm sure of it. So yeah, that would be it about the outfits. Let me just scoot over here. Okay. So yeah, as you guys may have seen, or if you haven't tuned in, if you tuned in just now, I do plan on doing ASMR streams right now. I only have this standard mic and not sure if you can properly hear me. I'm trying to speak softly and whisper into the mic. Hopefully this is relaxing, but there are special kinds of mics out there made for ASMR, but of course those are very expensive and, you know, trying to save up for that. Basically, if I manage to get monetized, or by the way, I do have like a dono page set up on my about screen. It's completely optional. My streams will always be free to watch, but if you enjoy it and you'd like to support me, that's one way to do it. My plan is to get into the affiliate program, maybe even partner in the future, and that will open up more options for me. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that any income I make here through Twitch will more or less be towards, you know, improving my setup, getting more artwork, stuff like that. I don't plan on quitting my day job just yet, and yeah, I will need to make my schedule around my job, but you know, I'm just saying, you never know. I thought I would give streaming a try, and we'll see where we end up. Switch streams. I do have a Nintendo Switch. Don't play it very often. I'm a PC gamer through and through, but I did get a Switch a couple of years ago, and I know you can stream those as well, but it's kind of difficult. That requires some special equipment, like one of those capture cards, for example, and who knows, maybe in time Nintendo will make a built-in streaming feature for the Switch. Like I know Xbox and I believe the PlayStation also has like some kind of software that allows you to just go into a menu and stream the game that you'd like. I mainly play Pokemon games on the Switch, but you know, if there are any nice puzzle games or card games or other chill games, I would be more than happy to stream those as well. Oh, and more recently I acquired the Ring Fit Adventure. Not sure if you guys are familiar with that. Some of you may have seen it. It's like basically a workout game. It has like a special accessory, and oh yeah, World of Warcraft started an update, thanks. Okay, and yeah, I know some streamers like to stream Ring Fit, and well, basically they just show the game and they have their avatars, and They make all kinds of sussy noises because, you know, heavy breathing, sweating, stuff like that. Yeah, I know World of Warcraft. I know. Yeah, so maybe I do that in the future, but first, you know, I need to get at least some kind of capture card and figure out how I can stream Switch games on my PC. So, yeah, look forward to that in the future. Of course, nothing of this is set into stone. Like, of course, I have a plan ahead, but you never know when I may get some new ideas for different kinds of streams. So, yeah, stay tuned. You may be asking why a VTuber? Well, we talked about this actually with Skelechan. The short answer, of course, is why not? Like, the concept of avatars is not exactly new to VTubing. Like, I believe it's in the last, I would say, 5 years at most, that VTubers became a thing. Uh, Especially in the last 2 years when people got stuck at home and, you know, many people went into streaming, you know, just as a way to have something to do, but they didn't want to show their face and they wanted something on the screen. So, yeah, now we have these avatars, and, you know, there are three different kinds for those who may not know. We have PNG tubers like myself. Some would argue that PNG tubers are not actual VTubers. I heard that. But, you know, I'm using an avatar. So I personally consider myself a VTuber, but I can get that. Like, live 2D and 3D is much harder to set up and more expensive. So I can understand that those people might want to, you know, consider themselves, well, not superior, but a whole different category, so to speak. Like, if you think about it in, yeah, pre-live 2D, exactly. It's like, it's basically something you want to see, like, if you're like actually doing this and how it is to have like an avatar on the screen. And yeah, it's it's the first step, I would say. And like I said, the concept of avatars is not really new to streaming, because if you think about it, in video games, you often make your own character, especially in role playing games, and you create an image of yourself, or just an image of something that you'd like to see on the screen. I know I had the argument that, and you might see it on my World of Warcraft streams, that some guys, for example, create female avatars because they simply, like, they want to have something nice to look at while they game. So, oh, and we have another drop happening. This time it looks like you're about to drop right in my lap, actually. So I might be a cat. Yeah. I totally get that. I totally get that. I myself play a Lalafell. Let's see. Can I can I land on my lap? Come on, chat. Don't be shy. Give it a go. Oh, can I make it? Looks like I might just. Oh. I think this is like the third time I managed to land in the pile, so I think it might be a bit rigged for the streamer. Yeah, exactly. Anyone else wants to give it a try? Even you lurkers, you don't need to chat or, you know, engage too much, but, you know, just try /drop and we'll see you drop out of the sky, and maybe if you're lucky, you will land in the pile. Oh, Halo. Looks like you got lucky with RNG, but seems like the wind is carrying you a little bit too much to the right. Ah, well, better luck next time. So yeah, let's actually switch to the next slide and give some... Yes, exactly. Well, actually that's it, I believe, for the presentation. I guess I should talk a bit about yeah, I said why I'm a VTuber because, you know, I'm more comfortable this way. Why not? It's nice to have avatars. You are not limited by your own image. And, you know, you can sit down. Also, another reason, I guess, is that you can sit down at your computer and you don't need to worry about, like, if your hair is well kempt, if you shaved, or did you put on makeup. And, you know, items of clothing are also optional depending on the weather. Like, come on, chat, be honest with me. How many of you are wearing pants right now? Hmm? Are you? Oh, yeah, sorry, I guess that sound was muted for a bit. I noticed that if I leave desktop audio on, I may have some leaking. Pants but no shirt. Yeah, see, this is what I mean exactly. You can be more free, so to speak. But yeah, it's still kind of cold where I live, so I'm just going to let this... for the now, I do have pants, but we'll see during the summer how things go. So yeah. You may want to ask, like, why specifically a fox? Well, I simply like foxes. They are like my spirit animals, so to speak. They fascinate me very much, and it took me some time to realize, but I guess they are... they have accompanied me through many parts of my life. Like, for example, I played a lot of Pokemon. There are a lot of cute Pokemon, fox Pokemon like Eevee and its evolutions, Vulpix, Ninetales. I support the Fox charity, Save a Fox Foundation. Yeah, Ninetales for the win. I like the foxes in Japanese folklore. I actually managed to visit one of the famous places while I was in Japan. It's called the Inari Shrine, and it has a lot of fox statues there because foxes are like the guardians or companions, messengers of the god Inari. And yeah, I even have like a fox living nearby my place. Haven't seen it in a while, but like I live close to a riverfront, and one day I just saw a fox in the parking lot, and yeah, it scurried off. I hope it's still around. Oh yeah, there is actually a fox village, I believe, in Japan. It's called Zao, if I'm not mistaken. This is like another fun fact trivia from me. It's like a fox sanctuary. Actually, there are a lot of like animal villages, sanctuaries. Yeah, exactly, near Sendai. Unfortunately, the last thing I heard about it is that it's getting a little overcrowded. Like, it's starting to have house like too many foxes. I guess they just kept on reproducing, and the place is a bit small, and because of that, the foxes end up fighting a lot for food and territory. But one day I'd like to go back to Japan, and that is definitely one of the places I want to visit. Yeah. So far, I've only seen that on YouTube. So yeah, what are you guys' spirit animals, like, or your favorite animals? Like, I know for Bibli it's the cat. I suppose that's why she has like a cat avatar and cat emojis, such as these. Red pandas, yeah, nice choice. Very cute. I do wonder though why they have the name panda, because they seem not really related to the pandas of you know, the big black and white pandas that like to laze around and have trouble reproducing in captivity. Let me just... yeah. Suppose they do, but yeah, red pandas are very cute animals. Oh, you worked in a zoo. How fun. Nice. You had a lot of, well, let's say, shall we say, exotic animals? Yeah, I guess I should have expected an essay like that from someone. I suppose you can like animals because they are useful. I guess you don't want an animal activist to hear that, what you're saying, but yeah, fact is, we humans like to eat meat, and well, we have all kinds of ways to make use of animals, whether it's their milk or their hide. Actually, I have a friend who managed to raise Japanese Wagyu cows here in Romania, and yeah, actually, I think it's more like a mixed species, like it's a hybrid, because I don't think they would be able to live here. But for those of you who don't know, Japanese Wagyu beef is like makes the best steaks, especially the ones that are like made in Kobe, I believe that's the name of the city. And yeah, I think he actually managed to sell some of the Kobe beef. Oh, one more drop before we switch to the next segment. Let's see. And while this is happening, I can do some prep work in studio mode. Oh, Halo, congrats! Applause, applause, applause. Nice, nice. You managed to land 44.79, and you have a lot of 4s in your username, so I guess it's extra lucky. Alright, let's go back to the bar for a bit. I hope you enjoyed that little presentation and free talk. By the way, free talk, I believe in Japanese it's called Zatsudan. Of course, I can't, you won't learn everything about me in a single stream, but you know, if you tune in and watch my other streams, slowly but surely you get to know me more and more. Like, that's even in general in life. The only way you really get to know someone is by spending time with them. So I really do hope to see you guys again in my next streams. Again, if you guys want to stay up to date, please feel free to hit that follow button. And yeah, it will give you a notification whenever I'm online. And I will also show my socials towards the end, but for now, let's move on to the next part. Just give me a second. Gonna go into studio mode again. Like, now that I'm streaming myself, I realize like how much work it really is. Like, there's, you know, you think it's just easy, you just show a screen and push some buttons and talk into the mic, but there's like a lot of things you wanna pay attention to, especially if you want to do like variety stuff and you want to, you know, switch the screen every now and then. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Kudos to those who can do it. So we are I've been streaming for almost an hour. I don't know how much longer I plan to stream, but like I said in the beginning, I want to show off a little bit of everything, of the things that I plan to do, so you can get like an idea. We're gonna be gaming for a bit. I'm actually going to, let's see. So I'm gonna need to move my avatar over here so that it's not in the way. And let's start up the game. Gonna be playing a little bit of Hearthstone. So this is also an opportunity for me to test out the edit stream info.
Pull up a chair by the heart.
Going to switch the category to... I hope one day I will actually be able to get some mods and, you know, mod appreciation. They do a lot of stuff for the streamers. Like, they don't just watch chat and make sure everyone behaves. They also like do reminders and they help out with a lot of different stuff. Like right now, I am actually have like, I don't know how the other streamers do it, but I do think like 2 screens is almost 2 monitors. I want to say is almost a must, because it's kind of difficult to like tab out and switch between different screens otherwise. But I realize some of you may have laptops, and you know, if you don't have like a way to connect to a TV or like a second monitor, you have to make do with one screen. And who knows, maybe in the future when I'll be traveling and doing some streaming abroad, I may need to rely on a laptop and a single screen myself. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, so the stream category should now be updated. It should say Hearthstone. Right. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So the quality is still excellent. Let's see how it goes once we actually start streaming the game itself. I'm fortunate to have some pretty good internet, but so far, you know, we just had a bunch of still images and some audio, so let's see how my computer can handle streaming and gaming at the same time. Let's see here. Let's hit transition. Alright, let me actually go into the game. So let's see, how's the audio? Can you guys hear the game audio? So I did... You can't hear it, okay. So I am on the gaming stream though. Yeah, it's me and the jazz right now, okay. Maybe it's nothing playing right now. Okay, now, yeah, I was in the login screen. I think there's no games playing. So, yeah, these are the daily quests. How many of you have actually played Hearthstone? You guys familiar with that? It's based on the Warcraft universe. Maybe some of you are playing it right now. I chose this game specifically. Let me have a sip of tea. Actually, my voice is starting to feel the strain of almost 2 hours of talking. Okay, maybe I need to actually... So I think you can hear it better. Do you guys want some background audio as well, or you guys think it's enough to just have the game audio? Like, it does have BGM as well. Like, I wouldn't mind having some kind of... By the way, can you hear me over the game audio? I'm looking at the stat and looks like I'm just barely in the yellow. Oh, bye Snow. Thanks again for hanging out and joining my stream. I hope to see you again soon, and I'll definitely check out your streams as well. Okay. So let me see. I'm just gonna keep the music, the outside BGM music, on a low setting, and you know, just to provide some atmosphere. But if it gets too bothersome, I can mute it and just have the game audio itself. I'm still new to this, so I'm experimenting. So the reason why I chose this particular game is because, I like card games, and right now actually a new expansion released, which means a new Hearthstone. I know I'm probably pronouncing it weird with my Hungarian accent, but Hearthstone. Like, it's not heart like the organ, but the place that you go to warm up. Hearthstone. Shut up. You want me to say it or not? Or you just really like to hear it? I know you like my voice, Bibli. Don't deny it. Okay. Oh, Skeleton, congrats! You finally landed in the pile. And looks like I'm way off. Oh, do tell, Kirito. Don't worry, I can imagine. Alright, but I was saying, so right now, an expansion released, Festival of Legends. I believe it's based on some kind of rock concert, and it's also a new kind of. I believe it's also a new season because some sets have actually rotated out and they are only available in the unlimited version. So yeah, you have like a lot less sets, and that I will show you guys in a second. It also means like. Okay, how do I purchase multiple packs again? Okay, shit. Go. So this is like, for those of you who may not be familiar, this is like the quest board. The idea is that, oh yeah, the drum roll. Maybe I'll. Unfortunately, that's also tied to the desktop audio, which is the same as the Hearthstone audio. So maybe I'm going to disable the sound alerts for this one. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's still active, but it's muted right now while I'm on this screen. So if you guys want to applaud or something, you can do it silently. But yeah, basically this is like the quest board. The idea is that you gather these, I don't know, what's it called, experience points, and that goes into something called the rewards track. So this is basically like a Game Pass kind of thing where yeah, XP, and if you gain enough XP, you can level up to the next stage. Right now it's pretty cheap, like it's only 100 points, but you can it can go all the way to 100 and then even further, and at each level there's like a different reward. You can get cards or gold or even card packs, and yeah, at level 1 you actually start with a free legendary card. Legendary cards being ones that are the most powerful, and you can only have one of them in your deck instead of the usual 2. Okay, so I haven't actually looked into this expansion, so I'm going in blind. I don't really know what any of the new cards do. Posic Audio Engineer. Add 2 3/3 bots to your opponent's hand. That'll summon them for yourself. Okay, so the idea is that you give your opponent some cards, but if you manage to... Death Rattle is basically a thing that happens when a card is destroyed. So if you manage to... the idea is, I guess, that you summon it and you quickly have to destroy it so that you summon those for yourself and don't give your opponent cards. And I guess... doesn't seem like the best of the cards, but I guess it's a trade-off for having like 5 attack and 4 health for like only 4 mana, and potentially 3/3 bots on this field as well. We'll see. Yeah, so this is like the rewards track. We're gonna be playing some games, gaining some XP. Let's see. If I win 2 games or play 3 games, I already get like 900 points, so that's going to give me enough XP to level quite a bit and get some more rewards. There's even an event happening, but it's only in 2 days, that basically gives you a bunch of temporary quests and rewards. Look into that, but first thing first, like, if any of you have played card games before, you guys know that there are card packs, and that's I feel like that's part of it. Like, it's a bit of gambling because you never know like what cards you will get. Maybe you get lucky and get something super rare. Maybe you're unlucky and you just waste your money. But thankfully this like, you can spend an actual money on this, of course, but there's also in-game currency, gold, which you can use to buy these packs. So Hearthstone actually has like a pretty cool way of opening packs. Like, there's a bunch of fun animations. Okay, so you can, before you actually reveal the cards, you can hover over them and you will get an idea of what rarity it is. Like, if there's no glow, then you will get get some common cards, like these.
Rare.
Or if you have like blue, it means like rare. Those are usually more powerful than common cards, of course. Maybe we'll get some epic cards as well. Yeah, so this is based off the Warcraft universe. If you're familiar with imps, murlocs, goblins, you will love this game. But these are like very parodied, like exaggerated versions of the fantasy creatures. Like we have like Funkfin, like a dancer murloc here. Okay. Let's see, next pack. There's actually a bad luck protection, and I believe within the first 10 packs at least you are guaranteed a legendary card. Let's see if we can get that.
Rare.
So I guess this expansion is a lot about concerts and singing and dancing. Obsessive fan. Does this remind you of anything, Bibli, if you're watching? Like maybe this emote, the obsessive fan. She looks a bit yandere, doesn't she? Banjosaur. Okay, so now we have T-Rexes playing instruments. Interesting. Like I could open it quickly, but I wanna keep it suspenseful. Death Metal Knight. Oh yeah, I remember this from World of Warcraft. It's like a Death Knight that tries to ruin rock concerts. Cost health instead of mana if your hero was healed this turn. Seems pretty decent. I haven't played a lot of Death Knight. It's like one of the newest hero classes to be exact. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, there's the guaranteed legendary. Nice. So more goblins. What's the rare card? Rhyme Spinner. Okay, this is a raw card. So you will see that there are neutral cards that you can play in any deck and with any hero class, but others are specific to the certain hero. We'll be building a deck soon, so you'll see what I mean. Legendary. It seems like we had a Hunter legendary. Strengthened Heart. Tradable. So that means I can drag this back into the deck for 1 mana and draw a card instead. So for example, this is pretty useful mechanic because it costs 10 mana. So let's say you draw it pretty early in the game, you can't really do much with it. You can just trade it back into a deck and draw a card which may be more useful. So it's pretty useful. So let's see, resurrect all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more. Okay, I was actually thinking of playing Druid or Hunter today because of the whole, Easter theme with nature, animal rabbits. Maybe we'll build like a beast-based Hunter deck. I really love the animations for the back openings. Peaceful Piper. Choose one.
Rare.
Oh geez, look at that. I think is that an ogre? It's maybe one of the first times in Oh. It's a parachute drop? Oh yeah, it's visible on the screen, yeah. I thought I would leave that on because, I guess it would lead to some fun interactions while I'm playing the game, like people up are parachuting through the screen. Let me do a drop myself. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. Okay, so let's go into our collection and actually build a new deck. So because there's a new season, a lot of cards were rotated out. Almost all of my decks are useless and I need to build them again, so let's actually... oh yeah, new decks. So yeah, there are a bunch of heroes you can choose from. Each of them have, for those who don't know, like they have their own hero power that you can use for 2 or 1 mana in the case of the Demon Hunter. And basically, if you don't have enough mana to play a certain card, you can always use your hero power to like try and gain some kind of advantage. I'm gonna be picking, yeah, let's do that. I need to level my hunter more anyway, so let's go with hunter because we managed to pick up hunter legendary. So there are some there are some pre-made decks, some recipes that you can use for yourself. You can just click it, but we have some cards missing, so I will need to complete this. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and choose a custom deck. From here you can flick the card back, but you can just always go random. Like over time I collected quite a few card backs, but it's a wolf. Well, let me pick this one actually because you know, we are a fox and foxes have bushy tails. Let's see, is there actually a fox themed card back? Raven, so close. Actually, there is one I believe that I think I'd like. Oh, shoot that. There are a lot of card backs. Okay, Hakar. Yeah, basically you can, if you have a lot of... Oh, Voiku, yeah, I just noticed you. Sorry. Let me actually, I noticed that I don't have the chat screen here on this gaming screen. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Where is it? So if I go, let's copy this over here. Okay, there we go, exit studio mode. So right now if you chat, you should actually see it like as an overlay over the game. So how are you doing, Voiku? I probably won't be able to stay too long because you're celebrating Easter. Yeah, I imagine, but yeah, thanks for dropping by, I appreciate it. Just, you know, I finished the part where I presented myself and now I'm just gaming for a bit. So, you know, just see how it goes, if the stream can hold up. By the way, there's no lagging or anything, everything is fine, right? Right. Okay, so let's on the prowl. That's something Rexar likes to say, and we are making a beast deck. We can actually change our hero.
The greatest fortune is the one that keeps you alive, friend.
Yeah, that's... as much as I love Rexar, I do think we should give dwarves a try as well. Oh, Voiku! Thank you for the dono, and thank you for testing out that the alerts are working too, I guess. I really appreciate it. Like I said, it's completely optional, but you know, if you want to support me, there's like a link in my about screen to the Streamlabs dono page, and like I said, everything I earn here will go towards improving my overall content. Okay, so yeah, back to creating our deck. So we picked our hero, we picked our card back. Now I guess we need to actually build our deck. So here, yeah. Thanks for dropping by, Voiku, and thanks again for the dono. Feel free to lurk. So yeah, the nice thing that there's like a search feature, so if you're looking for a certain kind of card category, okay, beast, then you can always just do this kind of filtering. So let's see. So this will basically search for not just beasts, but also cards that have some kind of interaction with beasts. Look. So Strangathorn Heart, that's definitely a must. Banchosaur, whenever this attacks, draw a beast and gain its stats. Like, it's useful, but I think we need to find a way to cheat it out, because 10 mana is... yeah, that reminds me, I need to make a lurk command with Cloudbot, and then you can actually get like some feedback in message. But yeah, let's give it a try. I guess one is not too bad. Like King Crush, this is a classic. Right click and you can like see more lore about the card. Usually it's some pretty funny tactic, like best defense against King Crush, to have someone you don't like stand in front of you. Okay, this is pretty stable. Savannah High main, you summon hyenas when it dies, so it's pretty useful. Let's see. Don't have a lot of beasts right now, but yeah, Sharon Saber, this looks useful. So Rush, if you guys are new to the game or haven't played it a while, it basically... yeah, it costs 9 mana to play, but it has the ability called Charge, which means that they can attack immediately. Like if you have the keyword called Rush, that is more or less the same. It can attack immediately, but it can only attack minions, so you can't attack the hero directly, but you can attack other minions, which is pretty useful because normally other monsters can't attack the turn they are summoned. Okay, this doesn't synergize very well with us. This is another rush card, so infuses when it upgrades in hand based on how many friendly minions die. So I feel like we will have a bunch of cheap beasts that will die for us, and yeah. This looks pretty useful as well. Discover a beast in your deck. Discover is like one of the best keywords because it allows you to search your deck basically for a certain card. Like any card draw or card generation is useful because whenever you play a card you like use up a resource and you probably, you know, usually you might end up run out of your resources and you want ways to replenish them, so yeah. Castle Canals, this is again beast, pretty useful. This is actually a beast and a mech as well, so if we built a mech deck, we could use this there as well. So I'm gonna gather up as well while we do this. Summon a random beast companion. This is, I think, a must-have in almost all hunter decks because you can summon a bunch of very powerful minions for a very cheap cost. Hey, you managed to land in the middle of the pile again. Congrats. Let's see. Harpoon Gun, I think it's also a must in this. Shadehound, it also is pretty good for a beast deck. So let's see. Right now we have 23. Like here you have some stats. You want to make sure you don't have too many like high cost cards because then you don't have anything to do early in the game. But Let's see what other beasts we can make. Okay, so this is mech and a beast at the same time. Interesting, it used to be a mech only, I believe. They may have changed that recently. Piranha Swarmer might be a good one because it's a beast that can generate more piranhas. But we'll see. Oh, interesting. So this would synergize, like, it discovers a mech, not a beast, but we do have like a bunch of other, at least a few other cards that are mech and beast at the same time. So you know what? Let's actually do like a hybrid deck. Why not? Let's do one of Rustrat Viper. It's pretty useful because it can destroy your opponent's weapons. So if they rely heavily on weapons, this is good. And just for tech reasons, let's also do this one. And oh, yeah, Ozumat is a beast. So this is like a giant kraken. And this is has the keyword colossal, which means that when you summon it, no matter how you summon it, whether it's from hand or if you like summon it through some other means like by a card effect, it will come with a bunch of other so-called appendages. In this case, like Colossal +6 means that when you summon this card, if you have enough room, you get up to 6 other of these tentacles, and it also synergizes with the tentacles. For each Ozumat tentacles, destroy a random enemy minion. So since we have like we need one more card, and we may need one more high mana minion. Let's add Ozumat to our deck. Not sure if this is how you actually pronounce it. I don't think I've ever heard. But like it did appear in World of Warcraft, this creature, but I don't think anyone actually pronounced its name, so I'm just guessing at this point. So yeah, looks like we have a complete deck. So on the prowl, we're gonna be making some more decks in the future, but right now for this demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna play some Hunter. Yeah, gonna need to update and maybe delete these decks. So yeah, there are some rewards for ranked games, like you get... These you can do until the end of the month, and depending on how well you do, you like rank up, and at the end of the month you can get some rewards. Let's try and get to silver by the end of April, because you know I'm a silver fox, so I think that would be fitting. But right now we're starting in bronze 10, so we need to get to silver. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, exactly, it's thematic. Okay, let's hit play. Let's play some Hearthstone. I don't know, am I pronouncing that correctly? Any native English speakers who want to correct me on that? I don't know if there are any in chat. Alright, looks like we found an opponent.
Tavish versus Rexa.
Fellow hunter. Let's see.
Let the hunt begin. You won't be taking my treasures.
Love all these dwarf voices. Let's see, I'll actually keep Rust Viper, and at the very least we can trade it in and get another card, or like if... I don't know, if they are playing that weapon that allows you to...
I see you brought
oh, they're playing Garanatal deck, okay, so... That's like a special card that increases your deck size to 40, which normally is a 30, and you start with 35 health. So you can tell by this that... oh, nice, you're from UK.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, you can't hear me while the NPCs talk. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I should just end my turn, and we'll see where we go. So I don't know... If they are playing this card, it pretty much tells me that they are playing a more slower deck and not a very aggro heavy, like they probably won't try to rush a bunch of minions and kill me quickly, but we'll see. Like, haven't played this in a while, and yeah. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to the lowest health enemy. Right now, let's just play this cannons.
Job's done.
And we'll pass. So this is something called the location card. It's not a minion, so it can't really attack, but it can buff your minions, like interact with the board in another way. And this 3 below, it's basically
My blood boils for war.
it's basically where you can how many times you can use it. So I can use it a maximum of 3 times, I believe. Okay, I think we should summon a minion because their board is starting to fill up. Like, if we leave these guys be, they're gonna be ramping up and dealing more and more damage. So let's actually summon the Viper. About it, and we gave it rush, which means it can attack immediately, so we can get rid of this minion right away. Okay. Like, I play these card games pretty casually. Like, I don't try to be competitive. Like, of course it would suck to lose all the time, but, you know, I try to be chill about it and, you know, don't worry too much. The important thing is to have fun, right, guys? Okay, what did Barbnet do? Why can't I see it in history? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, exactly. Fun first.
I will hunt you down.
Oh. So you...
I moves quickly.
Watch your back.
Well fought. I concede.
Okay, well, that was easy. I just surrendered. Don't think we will get this lucky every time, but let's move on to the next game. So after this, I think I am actually able to complete, at least if I win, I will be able to complete at least 1 quest,
Tavish versus Rexar.
which means I have enough to...
You won't be taking my treasures.
Let me lower the desktop audio just a little bit. I see I'm peaking a little bit. Okay, oh, King Crush is not good. Let's keep the Viper again. Okay, so I guess this will be a good opportunity to demonstrate the tradable keyword. Like 10 mana, can't play it, but I can just do this. And I drew a card which has lower mana cost, so it's more useful. And speaking of drops... Oh, they're playing a beast deck as well. Is Hunter like a popular class right now? Okay, not much we can do. I mean, I guess I could trade in the Viper again, but... let's just do this here and deal some damage. Like, the main goal is to reduce the hero's life points to 0, for those who don't know.
Smell an ambush.
I think I'm gonna keep Viper in my hand, because if they play that weapon that buffs the beasts, I think it's good to destroy it as quickly as possible. Okay, Benchosaur, drawing a lot of my high mana cost cards, but that's okay. Done. Nice, Misha. 4/4 taunt for 3 mana, that's pretty good. You will need to use another card probably to remove it, because... Yeah. Oh, Candle Shot. Should I destroy that? Like it's... Oh, and now you see the infuse going off because... yeah. While they are in hand and one of my minions dies, they get a buff. But it only gets the buff if enough minions die. So right now, 2 more need to die for them to get the secondary effect. But I think I might just summon this so I don't lose advantage too much. Or should I summon the Viper now to destroy the weapon? I think I'm gonna do that and wait to possibly gain more infuse effects, so... Job's done. There we go. So they are right now leading in board presence and hit points, but... Oh, I was gonna say I have a better minion, but they destroyed it right away. It's okay. I need just one more minion to die. Okay, we got a pretty good one. After a hero attracts Dredge. Dredge is basically another discover thing. Like it allows you to look up your deck. Let's actually demonstrate it. Remove one of these minions. And now I can basically choose one of the cards and put it on top of my deck. So that means next turn I will draw it. At least as if I don't change anything else in my deck order, because there are some other cards that may shuffle them to the deck. So I think I'm gonna put another gorilla bot here. Yeah, there we go. Slowly but surely chipping away at their health.
To my side.
I got Alicia as well. And they have a secret, so it's like a trap card, like if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, well, I'm not gonna get the effect, unfortunately, but... might as well summon this one. But now if I summon it, I get to discover. Fortunately, I only have 2 mana, so I can't actually play any of this. Let's pick this one. I don't think there's really a point for me to attack into it because I might trigger the trap and I can't destroy it. It has 4 health, so maybe wait till next turn and just do some damage. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the newer cards. I don't know. Like I know there's a trap that triggers when you attack the hero. There's at least one that destroys. I just noticed they changed the stats on 7 high main. It wasn't 7-5. It was 6-6 or 6-5, I believe. Okay, so right now these cards are infused, so they gain their additional. Whenever this attacks, give your other beast. This is pretty good. Also damages the minions. Okay, can't play both, but what I could do is play this one. So magnetic is basically a thing that's specific with mechs. Instead of summoning a separate minion, you attach it, you fuse it with an existing minion, and then it will gain its stats and any additional effects. Yeah. Let's go with this. You know what? Let's see if we can trigger the trap. Wandering monster. Ooh. Some damage there, but it's okay, I have a minion with taunt. Okay. Let's see what this. Okay. So next turn we actually have enough mana to play Ozamat, but I would prefer to play it when I have more space on the board, because that means I get more tentacles. And well, if you are watching a certain type of media, you know, you may enjoy seeing tentacles. Oh, what's this? Oh, I remember this one. Was it a warrior card though? Because this was... yeah, it was generated randomly. This is normally a warrior card, but it was randomly generated by another monster. Okay, so right now, the tentacles don't have taunt, unfortunately. But if I summon it... So right now it's a question of, do I want to quickly attack, because I probably want to remove this as quickly as possible, or... yeah, let's start with these. And... I miscalculated, I can't play both, but I did get another minion. So right now I put something on the bottom of my deck, and now because I have dredge I can actually pull it on the top of my deck. So during one of the expansions, yeah, they got this. Getting kinda low on health, so I'm a bit worried. Not sure if we can win this, but you know, at least I get to summon Ozamat and have a bunch of tentacles, so that's something. Oof, that's a good... So right now they have 11, 12, and with their hero power they will be able to finish me off next turn. Suppose I could survive if I summon my rush minions and remove some of their minions. Let's actually do that. Let's try to survive one more turn. So let's do this. I'm gonna attack with this first because it doesn't die and it buffs my ability. And now... you know what, sure, let's eliminate this one. Oh, and it's another rush card, so I can remove one more. So yeah, exactly.
Astounding.
I may lose, but I won't... yeah, I'm going to put up a fight. Looks like they are still worried about my minions, so... oh, of course. It's there's like a meme that it's always Huffer, they always summon... it's random, but they always seem to summon the best one, which is Huffer. Okay, so... oh, this is a pretty good one. Resurrect all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more. Oh, I didn't read this right, so... don't know if I have a lot of more than 5 cards. Like we can survive. Like they have 4 damage with these two, but I can remove... I think I have only... yeah. Let's play some of the new cards. Banjo Song. I love the Banjo Song. Ah, wasn't the luckiest of the draws, but let's see. How are you guys doing, by the way? You enjoying the stream? Do you like these kind of games? I know these aren't very fast-paced or action-packed, but hopefully there are some card game enthusiasts among the viewers. Okay, seems like they are thinking. Will they be able to finish me off? Oh, there it is! Whoa, nice animation. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm gonna win this, so... so what do you guys think? What should we play as like our final play Do we want to summon tentacles or play our own Strangathorn Heart? I don't think I can do pulse, just send out the tentacles. Anyone else? What do you guys think I should do as my final act? I don't think I've ever actually played Ozomat, so it probably has, because it's a legendary card, like it probably has a cool animation too. But you know what? First things first. Nice. I managed to survive. So yeah, I don't see a way out of this. Yeah, you can't go wrong with tentacles. So I'm just gonna poke them in the face. And because we wanna be a good sport.
Victory is a
Oh, King Crush. Nice, nice.
Greetings, traveler.
If I'm gonna lose, I might as well use the T-Rex. And unfortunately I can't lose ranks, so it's fine. I still managed to do some progress on some of the quests, so we're good. Let's play one more game, because whether I win or lose, I know I will be able to complete one quest and then gain a bunch of rewards, and then we will open up some more cards and then move on. Now, for those who never played this game, I managed to get you guys interested in it, or, you know, for those who may have played it at some point but stopped, maybe they can gain interest in it again.
serve me in death. You won't be taking my treasures.
I want to keep this because silence is a pretty powerful effect, and right now all of my cards are battle cries, so I don't really lose anything. It's like it silences my minions as well.
And close enough.
Okay. Let's see, so I think I should summon yeah, we want to remove this as soon as possible before it becomes too powerful, so let's use a coin. Summon it and let's dredge. Okay. So if we want to put a card on top of the deck and we are this early on, we probably want to have a low-cost card like the harpoon gun. Okay. Next turn we can at least play this one. So breeder. Okay, so it seems they are playing an undead deck that ramps up the more minions you play. Oh yeah, good, go for it. Like, it is free to play. Some might argue that free to play games are often pay to win because you get the best cards only if you pay money, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. Let's go with Gorilla Bot. I think it's a bit too early, but might be nice to keep King Crush for later too. Like I can get some benefit. Next turn I can play the harpoon gun anyway, so
What are you waiting for?
let's go with the high. So Death Knights have this mechanic called corpses. So whenever I kill a minion, they gain a corpse, and they have certain cards that can use corpses as a resource. So this is pretty cool, actually. Okay, let's see. So yeah, unfortunately we can no longer really gain benefit of the Gorilla Bot because they destroyed my mech. Might need to reconsider adding these mech cards, but they do have pretty good stats. So let's actually start removing more of their minions. And dredge and so reduce cost by 2, which means if I pick this one, I can actually play it next turn. So yeah, gacha games are
Reach for the skies.
card games and gacha games in general can be dangerous sometimes because, you know, you can get addicted. You may end up spending more before you realize you end up spending more money than you want. So Would it be worth actually summoning this one? Because then I can remove its reborn, which means that it won't come back once I destroy it. So yeah, let's actually do it. And it will remove its buff as well. Okay. Let's actually start chipping away at its health, because these are not that concerned about these minions. Okay, a Sharon Saber. Let's get this one, because that can generate more cards for us. Oh, I just looked at the lifetime. I've been live for almost 3 hours now.
Defile these lands.
Maybe I should have waited a little bit. It's fine. Okay, one more beast and then I can infuse it, so... I think this is a good time to play this. And I could trade it in and draw a new card. Let's actually do that, because we don't have a lot of minions anyway, and we might draw it by the time we get to 10 mana anyway. Yeah, like it depends on how much time I have, right? Because I may end up streaming only... oh, he actually drew it again. Maybe I can only stream for 1 or 2 hours next time, but I know that there's like the longer you stream, the more discoverable you are. Like the bigger are the chances that, you know, Twitch algorithm recommends you, but that's beside the point right now. Okay, so they have a lot of minions. It had rush, but it decided to not use the rush for some reason. I guess they didn't want me to generate more monsters. Okay, I think we are getting a bit low, so I'd rather start removing some of these.
Ambush.
Okay, so this would put another mech into my hand, so let's pick this one.
What are you waiting for?
This will actually buff it, and with the last mana I can trade this in. They're getting kinda low on cards, so hopefully I can maintain board presence and... Oh no. It's pretty powerful. Like +1 to the whole board, and they get the ability that they can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Yeah, probably not gonna win this one either, but it's okay. Maybe I can... I can remove 4 of their monsters, and survive, I guess, but... no, I actually can't remove 4 of their monsters.
What have we here?
Let's just summon this one. No, they don't lose. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! They start taking damage each turn, and they take more and more damage as time passes on. Let's give this a buff so I can kill this one. I should have probably attacked this one because it buffs my other monsters.
Circle round.
Okay, so they can do 3 damage with what they have right now with this
And
monster.
close enough.
Oh, they gives +1. So oof. Close. Not sure if like. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one, because even if I remove all their monsters, next turn they can summon a ghoul with charge, and let's do like 1 more drop before we drop to 0. Well, let's see if we can discover something that can be of use. Maybe I discover a... Oh shit, Ziliax! Taunt! Fuck yeah.
Unity. Precision.
Perfection. Nice. Let's actually attack with this one first.
Circle round.
Remove this one. Remove this one. This kills that. Oh man, is this the famous streamer luck that they talk about? Because damn, that was really clutch. Like, I was considering removing this because I feared that I might not get much use of it, but it just saved my life because it generated a legendary card that allowed me to stay alive.
Victory is the greatest treasure.
Yeah, Twitch luck, exactly. Nice, nice. So we get enough XP. And we completed one quest and I believe another one as well. 4, 5. Nice, nice. 7. 8. Okay. Now we got 900 more XP, so that's gonna put me to 9, 10, 11. Okay, nice. And I ranked up as well. Slowly but surely we will get to silver. Ah, almost completed another one, but maybe next time. Right now, I'm gonna wrap this gaming session up, but first I wanna go to the reward track and claim my rewards. 50 gold, card pack, golden card. At the end of your turn, give a random. Oh, I can still make a totem deck with the shaman. I know I have legendary that synergizes with these well. Card pack. Beast. Is this neutral or give +1 to a minion of each type? Oh, I guess it's if you have like different types, not just beast, but party animal. I like the name and the look. They have some really good Ghost Writer. Oh, I get it because he's undead and the ghost, and Ghost Writer as in the writer who writes stuff but don't get recognized. Okay, discover a spell, finale. Okay, this is a new keyword, I'm not sure yet what it does, but we'll get it together. Okay. Random epic, Holo Technician. After any minion takes exactly 1 damage, destroy it. Okay, interesting. Seems like a very niche card. Okay, we're actually not level 11 yet. We are on our way to level 11. Level 10 now, and we completed some achievements. These are purely like just gathering points. Some of them have actual rewards, but most of them are just for vanity's sake. And looks like we have enough gold actually to buy one more pack. And we're gonna end this Hearthstone. Oh, sorry for the jittering. My mouse was acting all weird. Gonna end this up with some more pack openings. Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, an epic card. Not legendary, but close enough. Static waveform. Bridge Riff. Summon a 3/4 rocker with taunt and 4/3 with rush. Finale. So finale, a bonus if this spans all your remaining mana. Oh, I see. So for example, if I have exactly 6 mana and I play this, I get the finale effect. Or for example, if I have 8 mana, I played something for 2, and then I have 6 mana remaining, I get the finale effect again. Oh yeah. Please go ahead. I'm actually going to take a break myself in a moment before we move on to the last segment. So enjoy. Grab some food. Okay.
Rare.
Okay. Priest card.
Rare. Golden comet.
Oh, fan club. Nice. So this is a location that can heal. Last pack, now legendary. That's fine.
Rare.
For about playing an instrument that I think it's made out of a tree or a mushroom. I don't know what that is. And anyway, love the artwork in this game. Alright chat, so we are getting close to actually wrapping up. Been streaming for almost 3 hours. Gonna be doing a little bit of ASMR, but before we switch to that part, I'm gonna take a break myself, a quick bathroom break, as well as grabbing a snack. So while I do that, please enjoy this BRB screen with some more traditional Japanese music. I'll be right back. forget to unmute the microphone. Looks like I remembered that. That's good, that's good. So we are going to move on to the final segment actually. How are you guys doing, by the way? Guys, doing relaxed, enjoying yourself, maybe just working, listening to all of this in the background. So, switch to PC. All right. How are you doing, everyone? Thank you so much for, sticking with me, helping me get started on this journey. Like, even if you've just dropped by for a few minutes, or if you have been listening for just a couple of minutes, I still appreciate it very much. This is going to be a long and challenging journey, but I think I made the right choice when I decided to start streaming, and I can see myself doing this on the long term, but we'll see how it goes. So, let me do this. Okay. You guys like the BGM music? Hopefully it's nice and relaxing. I want you guys to just close your eyes for a bit, take some deep breaths, and just focus on my voice for a while. Just relax. I know I am by no means a professional ASMR artist. and I don't think I will give anyone any tingles, as they say, or anything like that. But hopefully, if you had a long day, maybe you were working today as well, because not all of us have days off during the weekend. Maybe I can help you unwind a little bit, de-stress, as they say. Let me actually disable the drop command. We won't be parachuting during this segment. And it's off. Okay. Going to be experimenting with both whispering and soft talking like this. I think whispering is more difficult with me. But yeah, actually going to be giving you guys some positive affirmations, and the stream on a positive note, as they say. I have this list in front of me. 99 positive affirmation you can use every day. Interesting. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? But before we actually get started, I should update the stream category again. Gotta remember that, Ginkgo. Until you get mods, you need to do this yourself. Okay, edit stream. Let's put down ASMR. Perfect. Done. Okay. Yeah, the image that you see for ASMR and Twitch, that's actually how one of those complicated and expensive ASMR microphones look like. They're like big, and you have like a simulation of the human ear. Okay, so asking for help is a sign of self-respect and self-awareness. Changing my mind is a strength, not a weakness. I guess that's true. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. Like, if something's not working for you or something has come up, it's perfectly okay to change your mind about something. I guess as long as you don't do it too much, because you do want to be consistent and true to your ideals and keep your promises, but maybe I'm reading too much into this. Every decision I make is supported by my whole and inarguable experience. I affirm and encourage others as I do myself. I think it's important to, like I said at some point during my stream, we can't. Not everyone will get along with everyone. That's impossible. But trying to throw a compliment or two, or friendly advice, something supportive, encouraging to someone, especially if they had like a bad day, think that can be helpful. Like, there's a saying, treat others like you want to be treated. So if you treat people nicely, you never know when someone might be nice to you as well. I believe that's called karma. I alone hold the truth of who I am. Okay, I guess this is like, goes along with the saying of, you shouldn't judge someone don't judge a book by its cover. Like, don't be too judgmental of someone, don't make assumptions, don't have prejudice, because that person alone knows what they are and what they are all about. And maybe if you keep an open mind and be friendly with them, they might open up to you as well and reveal what they truly are. Okay, I'm not gonna go do actually 99 affirmations because that would take a long time, and I see I linger on a few of these quite a bit. By the way, if at any time you feel like you want to fall asleep or just, close your eyes and relax, that's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. In fact, I would take it as a compliment. I've been told before that my voice can be very soothing and put people to sleep. And sleep is important. It's getting pretty late for us here in Eastern Europe, and it's pretty late at night for many countries in Asia, so if they are struggling and maybe listening to me, maybe I can help them fall asleep. And if you're in the US, maybe you just want to take a nap. After all, it's a Saturday. For most people, it's time to relax. I am allowed to feel good. That's very true. I believe everyone deserves a chance to feel good and a chance at happiness. And I do mean everyone. As long as you don't hurt other people and you don't intrude on other people's happiness, I believe you are entitled to your own. I am capable of balancing ease and effort in my life. Balance, yeah, that's very difficult to achieve a lot of the time. Like, yes, you need to put in effort to get what you want a lot of the time. Like, we have to work in order to earn money, and we need to earn money in order to survive, and that often comes at a great deal of effort, a lot of sweating, a lot of suffering, a lot of energy. But if you can balance that out with ease, like some relaxation, and take it easy from time to time, then it's fine. Like, I like this affirmation very much. I like this statement. I think balance is very important. Like, work hard, but also play hard, as they say. Like, remember to take it easy every now and then. Hopefully, my streams will be a source of several people to take it easy and relax after a long day or week. Okay, next one. I am complete as I am. Others simply support me. Interesting. I'm not sure if I fully agree with this one. Like, yeah, it encourages positive thinking. Like, you shouldn't be too self-critical about you, but complete as I am, I mean, this to me implies that you shouldn't try to improve yourself. Like, you shouldn't try to... Oh, I guess it's trying to say that it's okay to be alone. Like, you don't need other people in your life to complete yourself. I guess this is a line for single people. Others are there simply to support you. I don't know. It's not really my favorite line, but I guess it's important to sometimes to put yourself in the first place and stick true to what you believe, and try not to let other people's opinions get you down. I guess that's the main point of this one. Okay, I think we will do a total of 20 of these. Right now we get to number 10. I am content and free from pain. I wish. Don't we all want to be content all the time? But I guess the idea of these positive affirmations is to try and get you out of a slump. Like if you are feeling down or like feeling overly critical of yourself, then I suppose it gives you a bit of a prep talk. Like, yeah, I guess it's important to be content. Like, even if you are not fully satisfied with everything you have in your life right now, I think it's important to sometimes take what you can get and, just accept your current situation, and even if it's not ideal, and maybe tomorrow things will be better. You never know. I like this one. I'm doing the work that works for me. Okay, well, ideally we all work the jobs that we like and things that we actually enjoy. That's of course not the case for everyone, unfortunately, but yeah, it's important to like find some enjoyment in your work. Like streaming itself can be seen as work, right? Because you have to look at a bunch of stuff, you have to make preparations, you have to interact with people, and that can be difficult, but yeah. Next one. I am good and getting better. See, I like this much more than the whole I am complete as I am, because it gives you some more room for growth. Speaking of growth, the next one is I am growing and I am going at my own pace. I think this is something that I need to remember myself, because like I knew what I was getting into. I knew that as a streamer, as a new streamer especially, like you probably won't get a large audience, like unless you're part of some kind of agency that does a lot of these so-called marketing first. So like some people, before they even debut, they have like hundreds or even thousands of viewers. I knew that wasn't going to be the case for me, and since I'm doing this as a hobby, I don't really care anymore anyway about this kind of stuff. Like I don't expect to be successful after one stream, and some people find success within their first couple of weeks. For some it may take a couple of years, but as long as you're enjoying yourself, it's... Where's my PMA? What's a PMA? Sorry, the boomer in me does not understand all this. Positive mental attitude. Well, I'm trying to be positive. Like I'm just saying that I fully agree with this growing and growing at my own pace. I'm going to grow at my own pace. Like if it takes me, like obviously I want to stream to as many people as possible, and don't really care about numbers, but I will gain more followers at my own pace and will do things my own way, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. By the way, thank you for your comment. This is how I know for sure that you're still listening, and hopefully I can provide some positive affirmations. I think your show is starting pretty soon though, Bibli, so good luck with that. Okay. What's next? I am held and supported by those who love me. Very true. Like, even if you are an introvert or like maybe your family is no longer around, maybe you moved away from them, you may feel lonely a lot of time. I think if you think, like if you look deep enough, you everyone has, what I'm trying to say is everyone has people who love and support them. Even if sometimes it seems like you are the loneliest man in the world or woman in the world, never forget that there are people out there who support you, people who care about you. Next one. I am in charge of how I feel, and I choose to feel happy. I think this is pretty important. Like, you may not be able to always force positivity on you, but I think it's important to, as they say, keep your chin up. And even when things seem hard, like positive attitude can go a long way. Like Bibli actually said, positive mental attitude. Like, you know how that song goes, don't worry, be happy. Like, if you worry, you make the trouble double. That's not the exact lyric, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I am listening and open to the messages of the universe has to offer today. Okay. Not sure if you guys believe in a higher power. Like, some of us believe in the universe, some of us believe in a creator figure. But I do believe that while we are in charge of our own destiny, there is a force out there that is greater than us, and while it's not controlling us directly, I feel like sometimes it's giving us the pieces to a puzzle, or giving us hints, giving us certain directions. And if you keep your eyes open and take a notice of these messages that the universe has to offer, then I think the good things can happen. I am loved and worthy. Okay, this is pretty similar to the one we had above with the people who support you, but you can never tell yourself too much that you are loved and you are worthy. Like, next time you look in a mirror, I want you guys to actually say, I am loved and worthy. Go ahead, do it. Maybe just do it right now while I list off these other positive messages. I am more than my circumstances dictate. Okay, so I guess this goes hand in hand. I love how I ended up giving an explanation to each one. Like, guess I can get pretty philosophical sometimes, but I am more than my circumstances dictate. I guess this is pretty much what I said earlier, like how we are in charge of our own fate. Like, sometimes circumstances can very much screw you over, but you gotta remember that you can take charge of your life. You are not just like a ragweed that's helplessly being moved by the wind in the desert. You can, even when things seem bleak, even when everything seems to conspire against you, you can overcome it. You can take charge. I am open to healing. I think this is also an important thing to remember, because oftentimes I think Like, what prevents us from getting better, from, I guess, moving on, overcoming a challenge or a slump or just a bad day is the attitude. And if you're thinking, like if you have that mindset that there's no way out of this, I can't overcome this, like don't surrender is what I'm trying to say. There's always a way out. It may take time, it may take a lot of effort, the solution may not always be obvious, but be open to healing. As they say, time heals all wounds. It's not here in the list, but I just wanted to add it here. Finally, let's leave it with this one. I am optimistic because today is a new day. That's very true. There are few things in life that are certain. We never know what the next day brings, but what we can be certain of is that the sun sets at the end of the day and the sun rises the next day. And the new day, yes, it can bring new challenges, but also it brings new opportunities. New ways to enjoy ourselves, to live life. New ways to or rather I should say new opportunities to make friends, new opportunities to discover something about yourself, discover something about the world, things like that. So be optimistic. Today is a new day. You don't know how much longer you're gonna live, but you lived one more day, and that alone is an achievement, and make the most out of it. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you've fallen asleep, have a good rest. Rest is important. And before I end this, for those of you who are still here or just tuned in, hello. I appreciate it. I would like to show off my schedule. So if you actually look at the about screen, you can maybe I should make a command for this later, but for now I just gonna make my Twitter. I think by now my scheduled post should be up, which shows my well, my schedule for next week. You know, I like to be consistent. I plan on streaming 3 times a week, mostly on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The exact hours may differ because, you know, sometimes I work afternoons, sometimes I work the mornings, sometimes I may have other plans throughout the day, so you will actually see that for my next Saturday streams. So let me actually bring up my schedule. Is this the one? Yep. Okay. Bam. So yeah, you can't see everything, but I'm gonna scroll through it. So On Monday, which is on 2 days from now, we're gonna be doing some more ASMR. It's gonna be at a bit of a weird hour for people in the US, like it's 2 a.m., 10 a.m. for me, but 2 a.m. for you guys. But I guess the reason why I chose ASMR, like it's the middle of the night for many people, and maybe you have some trouble falling asleep. Maybe I can help you out with that. Also, for the rest of us for whom it's the morning, like maybe you're working in the afternoon, you're just getting your day started, and maybe you're anxious about the day's challenges, and I can help you relax with that. I call it fun facts because I will be researching and doing a bunch of trivia. Like, the only thing I'm more thirsty for than water and lovely ladies is knowledge, so I plan to share uh, as much knowledge as possible with the world. Oh, hey, Voiku. Nice to see you. You came in towards the end of the stream, but that's okay. I'm showing off my schedule, so I guess you're in time to see what I have planned for next week. So on Monday, I'm gonna have an early stream ASMR because I work the afternoon, unfortunately. But for some people it may be the day off, and other people who have the afternoon shift, they can hang out with me. Tuesday and Wednesday are off. I plan to always have some kind of some funny explanation on why I'm offline. So on the prowl, practicing shape shifting, stuff like that. Thursday we'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern European Time or 12 p.m. CST, and we're gonna be playing some World of Warcraft. I plan to do some like a lot of the activities that I plan in World of Warcraft are like pretty casual and as they say, grindy. So it's things that can feel very monotonous if you do it on your own. So hopefully, if I have people to chat with, it can feel less monotonous, and hopefully I can entertain you guys while you watch me level up my human character. That's why I call it humanity. Like I have a number of goals in World of Warcraft, and I won't be playing it every week, but I plan to like do these sort of self-imposed challenges, and the first one is going to be me leveling a human character until level 50 and gaining enough reputation to unlock a story quest that is specific for humans. And so my goal is to get to level 50 and also gain enough reputation to unlock the quest and, show off that heritage, as they call it, the heritage quest. I plan to do several of these for other races as well, but human is going to be the first. So hopefully for those who like World of Warcraft or played it, yeah, I actually do plan on raiding. Yeah, thanks for the tip. Okay, so yeah, Friday I'm off. I'm evading hunters, but Saturday I will be back, but this time at an earlier hour because I have something planned for the afternoon. It's going to be another chill stream. I call it host club. Like it's mostly gonna be just chatting and gonna be listening to you guys' woes, and maybe I'll just get to know you guys better and hopefully make you feel better, maybe with some positive thoughts. And sometimes even just listening to someone can be helpful. And this is basically Sunday I'm off, and this is just like a cute graphic that I put in. Like Lady Crow, she made my avatar, but everything else that you see like on Twitch, graphics, schedule, this for now I make myself. Maybe in the future I will get something more professional looking, but yeah, for now I didn't want to wait for artists and rely on others, so I just made these myself. Hopefully, at least it's readable. So yeah, again, this schedule is on Twitter. Feel free to follow me here on Twitch or to get a notification whenever I'm online. And yeah, but right now, uh, thank you very much for tuning in. Even if you just drop by for a bit, even if you're just a lurker, you matter as well. And I'm very grateful for being here for my debut. I think honestly it went better than I expected. I expected a lot more technical issues and stuff, but I liked it very much. So right now, before we end the stream, okay, so yeah, you're right. Like you said, Rohawk is online. He's playing some Osu, it seems. Yeah, he's very good at that game as far as I remember. So, yeah. Start raid. I believe it takes a couple of seconds to go through. Yep. Well, thank you guys for watching and I appreciate it. See you guys next time. Say hello to Rohawk. And... Right.